after enlisting journalist and author Ta-Nehisi Coates to write it.
Just a T-shirt.
Emmanuel Noisette of themovieblog.com is here to break it down for us. He's a film critic and director of the Chicago Indie Film Critics. Emmanuel, good morning. So what do you think? Should they give Kendis a shot at auditioning?
First of all, yes and yes. Kendis, I think you'd be perfect.
I've got the hair for it.
Please go ahead and do it.
But what's with this buzz?
You know what? Look, diversity is the new thing. It's great that Hollywood is catching on to this. But I have to say that this might be going down a slightly problematic route. Ooh. You're talking about making the character, as it was reported, Kal-El, a.k.a. Clark Kent, a black Superman. And that kind of comes off as almost pandering in a sense. And it comes off a little superficial because we get on Hollywood all the time about whitewashing characters, especially people of color and, you know, black people. But now this kind of comes off as blackwashing in a sense. And there are exceptions, of course, for doing race bending when it comes to characters. But in this case, DC literally has other black Superman stories that they can use. So it's baffling to us to sit here and hear that you're going to make Kal-El black when you have people like Val Zod, you have Calvin Ellis, or you even have a character like Icon. All of these are black Superman-like or esque characters that they can use. And it's kind of like, what are you guys doing? Why?
I support the concept of having these Supermen, as we know it, as a black Superman.
Yeah.
They've had different actors playing it. Lots of big names are being considered in the meantime to be the next last son of Krypton. Michael B. Jordan said, yeah, but no. John Boyega, to name a few. John David Washington, who's best known for being the son of Denzel. Are they real contenders in all of this?
I think so. I mean, I think Yahya Abdul-Mateen is a phenomenal actor, very underrated. People should really take a look at this man's work. John David Washington is, I mean, he was fantastic in Tenet to me.
So this is happening, yeah, right? This really is happening.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, so far, this has been in the works for, or at least in talks, for a while now.
I want to ask you about Black Panther. This is a franchise that you are very passionate about, and you started a petition, actually, to not replace T'Challa, of course, the character of Chadwick Boseman, who unfortunately left us far too early, far too soon. But you don't want them to recast T'Challa because you don't want this character to just end up going by the wayside and future generations not knowing. Talk to us about your passion behind this petition.
Sure. I mean, look, Chadwick Boseman, his passing affected, I know for me and other people, both personally and professionally, the character of T'Challa is such an important character. You're talking about the very first leading black role in the MCU, in Marvel Cinematic Universe. You're talking about a character that is the embodiment from the comic books of diversity and representation and inclusion. The petition right now, thankfully, has gotten over, it's almost at 35,000 signatures, and it's a very simple request. Just don't stop the portrayal forever. If you want to sideline them, that's fine. We're just asking not to corner yourself by stopping the portrayal because, as I've said, you know, if you're talking about trying to honor a legend and stuff like that, the number one way to kill a legend is to stop telling their story. And in Hollywood, recasting is actually the way that we remember the actors and characters. We remember Roger Moore, Sean Connery, all the James Bonds. We remember Christopher Reeve and Adam West as our Batman and Superman because the role has continued. So I'm like, can we make T'Challa, you know, the new Superman? Can we make Chadwick Boseman the new Christopher Reeve? Let's preserve the work that Chadwick worked so tirelessly into making popular by just recasting. And it doesn't have to be immediate.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. His legend will live on, but it is time to move on and keep that character alive.
I wouldn't be mad at a spinoff with Shuri, but anyway, Emmanuel Noisette, thank you so much.